From November 14th to 21st, we're inviting you to join us for a powerful trip to Ghana. This isn't just a vacation. This is a chance to walk through the same places where many of our people were captured, held, and shipped off into slavery. So don't wait. Secure your spot today. We're making history by walking through it. Will you be with us?
So Ghanaian journalist Nana Jantwanira has a response for UK's Prime Minister Keir Starmer for saying that living in the UK is a privilege, not a right. Take a look.
UK Prime Minister, I want to address you. I don't blame you. I blame our leaders who sat down for you to steal our resources. I blame the people who allowed you to deceive them to take majority of our resources into your country to rebuild your country. I blame the elders who sat down to be deceived, to be thinking that you were about to help us. And today, after stealing all our resources and making your country better, you have the guts, you have the right to tell Africans that it is a privilege. You are lucky some of us are not the president. I would have told you harsher words this morning. UK Prime Minister, nobody is afraid of you. I love my country, Ghana. And I think that if we have empowered leaders, they'll be able to say no. We still have leaders who would act like Kwame Nkrumah, who would reject those imperialism, who reject new forms of colonization. But telling us that it is a privilege, we will tell you very soon that it is also a privilege to live in Africa. And I think that it is time for African leaders to just sit up and tell every white man here that, hey, it is a privilege to stay in Africa. It is not a right. When would we have African leaders who just get up and say that all you, USA, UK, whoever, it is time for you to realize that living in Africa is a right, it is a privilege and not a right. Gone were the days when you say some of these nonsense, we'll be shaking. But we have a new form of Africa. We have certain leaders who are rising up to the occasion and telling some of you to shut up. USA can say it, I don't care. But for UK, we are aware of how you stole our resources. We are aware. So UK ambassador to Ghana, please, we are not afraid of you. And I know that maybe the president will tell you, but some of us, we are not afraid of you. We don't need your country to survive. I don't need to come to UK to survive. I don't need you to survive. You rather need us. If African leaders are truthful to themselves, there'll be a time that you will not be able to have advantage over our resources again. And that is the time you know that you need Africans to survive. UK Prime Minister, says Starmer, it's an unfortunate statement. And for me, I urge all African leaders to stand up against UK, to stand up against USA.
That's what I've been saying all along. Yeah, I mean, the people from the West in the UK and so on and so forth have done nothing but pillage, steal, colonize, violate, exploit. And it's time, as Nana said, for African leaders to rise up and say, you know what? No more. No more. How dare this man say that it's a privilege? And as Nana said, it's a privilege for you to be in Africa. For you to be in any country in Africa is a privilege with all of our rich resources that, frankly, you couldn't live without. So it's the reverse. It is you who should be privileged to be living there. Okay? And what I love that Nana also said is that African leaders need to stand up, and it's a new age for African leaders. And one that I am a big, big, big fan of, and who is my, hero right now in Africa. And I think everybody can agree. Ibrahim Traoré is just crushing in Africa. He is one of the leaders that has come in and has said, you know what? We don't need anything from you anymore. And he has taken everything back into the country and he's booted them out. Okay. And that's what needs to be happening. And that is why people are trying to take this man's life. And it's the sellout Black people who are, I don't know what even to call them. I mean, it's just a new bottom that would even, be complicit in trying to help take this man's life, who is doing nothing but beautiful things for the country of Burkina Faso. So for me, I love what this man is saying. I love everything and every bit of what he has said to this prime minister. And as I said, we need more leaders. Africa needs to rise up, man, and say no more. And make it so that they understand what a privilege it is for them to be in any country on that continent. Okay? So Ibrahim Traoré, who I like to call Captain Africa, every leader needs to emulate what he's doing, like Nana has said. But you let me know what you think about this, what the Prime Minister of the UK has said and what Nana has said in response. Drop your comments in the chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Until next time, I